you?
Hey, welcome to Tony's Talk Show. My name's Tony Winchester, and I'm here with Matthew. Welcome, Matthew. Yahoo!
Hey, guys.
All right.
Hey, thanks for having me, Tony.
Oh, God. My pleasure, man. Matthew's a friend of mine. He's kind of like my road dog. I think we both lived out in California for a long time. Is that right, Matthew?
Yes, grew up in California. Now I'm not there anymore. I'm in Ohio.
Yep. Well, that's what road dogs are. You know, they're people who live in different places, but otherwise they'd be homeboys, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Now, Matthew's a streamer on Twitch. He does a really good job. He's a nice guy. I would encourage all you guys to check him out at H2O Dog for Life, okay? H2O Dog for Life. Matthew, basically, what games are you into?
I play Toontown, Disney's Toontown, and RuneScape.
All right. Sounds like a lot of fun to me.
Yeah, they are. I enjoy them.
Well, what got you into gaming?
In 1989, I started out playing the Nintendo and the Game Boy, and playing with Super Mario Brothers, Techno Bowl, things like that back in the 80s, and which people today would consider classics. Zelda, the original Zelda, things like that, and then it just went on, progressed from there.
Right on. Sounds like you had a lot of fun.
Yes, it was. Yes.
You know, now that you're streaming, what's your favorite part about streaming?
Making people laugh and making them happy, and helping them to get better at the game and get more experience in the game.
Yeah.
And learn about the game.
You know, it's one thing to be a gamer, but it's another thing to be a gamer and a streamer. So,
it's hard.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, and you meet a lot of really, really nice people. Now, you know, a big handsome stud like you, are you single?
Yes, I'm a single father, actually, of a 17-year-old son.
Yeah, well, you're probably using a knock staff just to keep the girls away, you know what I mean? Hey, they're all chasing you because you're single. What game would you say you're that you're the best at?
Well, my game that I'm best at right now is Toontown, but very close behind is RuneScape.
How'd you get into RuneScape in the first place?
In 2005, I was on leave from Iraq, and my nephew said, "Hey, Uncle Mac, you want to play RuneScape?" And I said, "What is that?" And then he showed it to me because he's 9 years old. He had no idea, And so I played with him for about a week while I was on leave from Iraq. Went back to Iraq and couldn't play it while I was there until I left Iraq and got back into it in 2006 and played it for about another year and a half, and then got out of the military and then started playing Toontown with my son at that time because he's 6 years old and he found Disney's Toontown and started playing that with him. So I left RuneScape behind for concentrate on my son, and do things with him. And then in 2011 I came back to RuneScape officially, and that's what I've been playing ever since. And Toontown I play when I'm not on RuneScape, so getting better at that. I'm almost maxed in that game. So
what's your combat level?
138.
Right on.
Close to Copgate, but I won't never get it because of Telos. It's my downfall. Telos is my downfall.
Well, it's just one boss, and the important thing is that you have fun when you play.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just curious. What actually got you into RuneScape? I mean, I know what got you into streaming, or what got you into this or that, but I know.
My nephew did, and
I know about
before.
No, I apologize.
Me streaming RuneScape, why I got into that is because my nephew and I play it. together,
Uh-huh.
and he wanted to see how I'm doing it,
Yeah.
and because he's not because he doesn't play because now he's in his 20s, no, not his 20s. Yeah, he's 20. He's 20 years old now,
Uh-huh.
and so 20. I don't know, 20, 23, 20. I don't have a clue, but he wants to see how I do things. So I started streaming so that way he can watch me
Yeah.
do what I do, so he can learn. Because he knows that I have all my quests done, and I walk him through. Okay, this is where this place is, and
Mhm.
this quest, and he's seeing things that he hasn't seen in the game because he hasn't done all the quests.
Yeah.
He
Well,
wants
no-
to see new content.
Yeah. What I really meant was, like me, I started playing RuneScape, and I started playing RuneScape, and I just fell in love with woodcutting. I just thought woodcutting was like the greatest thing in the world, And,
Yeah.
and every minute of every day, I couldn't wait to log in and chop some trees,
Oh,
And-
wow.
And I got 99 woodcutting on one account, and I started another account and got 99 on that. And those
Oh,
were
wow.
my first two 99s. Okay, so
My first 99 was actually prayer.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's a great one to have. Let me tell you. So I really did enjoy that woodcutting, and it got me into the game. Where I said, hey, I can't wait to log in today. It was pretty neat. I think that's cool. How you got into streaming. I think that's really neat, and I'm sure your nephew just loved it. But
He watches me every day.
what's your? Okay. What's your favorite type of game? Okay.
I actually like the role-playing games, but I don't do the role-playing itself. I don't get into character or anything, but I like doing role-playing games, and like MMOs, like RuneScape. Because Disney's Toontown is like a role-playing game, so I like doing those and being the character and going around and killing cogs in the game, and got a lot of things you got to do in that game. So I like those two different games, RPGs and MMOs.
No, I like to put every streamer that comes on here on the spot. So this is the time where I ask you the on the spot question. Okay, what separates you from the other streamers? If I'm sitting here and I'm scrolling through and checking out this guy, checking out this guy, checking out this guy, I usually give them about 10 seconds. So what separates you from all the others?
I like to make. I'm always trying to be funny when I'm on the game. Talking like if I'm going for a champion scroll, I keep saying, "Hey, whatever champion scroll I'm trying to go after, I challenge you to a duel. Will you accept my challenge?" And I try to just be funny when I'm trying to do. When I'm doing things, I just talk funny and talk like I'm actually talking in the game to whoever I'm fighting and challenging them and saying, "Hey, you are nothing. You are nobody. And you are not going to win because you invaded my Gillinor." Kind of things like that.
I think that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So, because of Gillinor, I'll get my friends from Gillinor and we'll tag team you. He does it once and I do it, and then we're just going to fight. Make him just continuously fight. Tire him down.
Yeah.
That's the kind of things that I like to do in streams.
Now, if there's some other streamers out there watching us today, I hope there are, what tips might you have for some other streamers?
Well, with me being new, the tips that I have gotten from a lot of people that come in and watch is they say, talk to your people, talk to them, have fun, be yourself, be who you want to be. Don't be somebody else. Just be yourself, have fun, and make them laugh.
Right on. Earlier you said you had to go to Iraq. What were you doing in Iraq?
I was the first time my first tour. I was doing water purification, just for the people, for the soldiers of all of the coalition that was there.
Wow.
And then so I made approximately 5 to 6 million gallons of water in the 6 months that I was there because my time with that duty station was over.
So you were in the Army, huh?
Yes.
Wow.
I was in the Army.
Yeah.
I was in the Army. And then second time I was there, I was refueling Apaches, Akawas, Chinooks, and Blackhawks. So
Wow.
that's what I did the second time there.
Yeah. Well, did you go to any other countries for combat?
No, just Iraq. I never, luckily, I got out prior to my unit I was in. They were about ready to go to Afghanistan.
Huh.
And then I find out later that 3/4 of my battalion got killed.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Now, did you ever make it to Baghdad?
No, actually, that's exactly where I was when I was purifying the water there. I
Oh.
was in Baghdad, right inside Saddam Hussein's palace, and
Wow.
also the teardrops that he made for the 10-year Iran-Iraq war.
Huh.
I was there also.
Did you remember the statue where that guy who stood out there for like, I don't know, hour after hour, he was pounding on it, trying to knock the statue down, and finally the U.S. troops went and pulled it down with a tank?
Yep.
Did you ever get to see that?
That statue was right out on the main road leading to his castle. So I seen it as we were driving in.
Wow.
It was it was beautiful gold, 100% pure gold statue. So,
Wow. Well, I guess that statue didn't last very long if it was pure gold.
The U.S. took it and they melted it down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, and you know, when you were in the service, did you get to go to any other places?
I went to Haiti, Somalia, Kuwait, Germany,
Wow.
Sweden, Norway, Finland, England, Poland, Spain, Italy. Went to all those different places.
Now, when you're streaming, you meet people from all kinds of different countries. You know what I mean? And so,
Yeah.
do you think your experience in the military is helping you now as a streamer?
I think it is because I can relate to all different kind of cultures
Yeah.
and understand where they're coming from. I do speak broken English
Yeah.
because I understand broken English when people are trying to talk, and I also know how to read typo.
Yeah. Cool.
So,
Now, looking at your door, it just makes me want to ask, what's your favorite color? You see over there
my
off
favorite
your
color?
yeah, see off your right hand shoulder there, the door. Yeah, that's interesting
my favorite
artwork.
color actually is green for money.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
But
But the
there's-
more money I
But there's
have, the more
no
things I can help.
but there's no green on the door.
Well, that was left from the kids, from the people who used to live there prior to me moving in.
Huh? Well, I think
That's their artwork, so I don't want to change it. I like their artwork.
yeah, I was going to say I think you did the right thing by leaving that because that's really cool. I think.
Yeah, that's their artwork. So
Now you got a baseball cap there with a C on it. What's the C stand for?
the Cleveland Indians.
Right on, cool. So you're an Indians fan, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been a fan of the Indians for a long time.
Do you like sports a lot?
My favorite sport is hockey.
I see. And who's your favorite team?
The Los Angeles Kings.
Wow. So, who's your favorite player?
Right now, I don't have one, but of all time,
Yeah.
it would probably have to be either Mario Lemieux of the Pittsburgh Penguins. I liked him, and Timo Salami from
All right.
the Anaheim Ducks.
Cool. Yeah. I tried to get into hockey once. I watched the Sharks for a whole season. San Jose Sharks,
Mm-hmm. That's my arch enemy.
Yeah. And they had a pretty good team, for years and years, I think.
Years.
But I never could get into it. I mean, I spent a whole year trying to just get into hockey. And I just,
Like the old days say, I went to a boxing match and a hockey game broke out.
yeah. Absolutely.
So
So what do you enjoy doing in your free time?
actually my free time is playing the game. So because I don't work because of my disability, so I play the game or go for walks. I can't walk very far because of the disability, so it's part of my therapy. So trying to get, because I got messed up legs from the war. That's where my disability is at. So it takes me forever to walk anywhere.
I see. Well, look, where do you hope your stream is 1 year from today?
Actually, 1 year from today, my stream would be where yours is at. Actually, to tell you the truth, to where you have the, people learning from me and having fun in the game and learning, getting the experience still, and people are using, what they learn from what I watch.
I see.
Just more people learning, and then coming back and testifying what they've learned and giving, things like that.
Yeah, I think that's cool as hell. Well, Matthew, it's been great meeting you. It's been great visiting with you, okay? To be honest with you, I wish you the very best of luck on your stream. And hey, I'm telling you right now, I hope someday you're bigger than Bodie, you know what I mean? And of course, then he'll say, well, remember the old man? He helped me out, So, no, hey, you pop into our stream on a regular basis. You're always a gentleman, and it's really my privilege to call you a friend. I hope you do fantastic at the stream. You guys can watch him on twitch.com at H2O for life. Yahoo! Matthew, thank you, man. Hey, and you have a great week too. Yahoo!